Yo, let's go.
Why you be starting mad early now?
My
I'm
bad,
not ready.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Yo.
Yo.
Life of a beatnik. You better.
You better.
They better.
No, they better.
Huh. Look it up. Yo, it's Tico Riaz.
It's your girl Katami Safi in the building as always.
And this is Life of a Beatnik podcast.
I almost messed it up.
Yeah, I know, because you sipping your drink.
I was sipping my sip.
Yeah. Just feel that.
I thought you didn't see. I was trying to be low.
I heard you loud and clear.
I was trying to be low.
I heard you loud and clear. Heard it.
Yeah.
I heard you took a little sip of that, right?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little parched.
It's all good. What up, Kay? How you doing?
Yo, man. We in the building again,
Once
man.
again, you know what I'm saying? Clap
Give it up for us.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yo, we got a studio audience in the building today.
Yep.
I'm feeling amazing. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. This is the first time we shot at a different location.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
It's Roth Recording Studio.
Word.
Queens in the building,
Queens
as
in the building,
always.
as always. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it Queens all the way.
You already know.
Yeah. It's kind of a nice vibe in here. I'm
I'm
feeling like real Purple Rainish.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I'm saying. I'm loving the purple vibe.
Baby.
You already know.
Yeah, Prince.
Like
all that. Facts.
Oh boy, so it's gonna be another special show tonight.
You already know.
We got a guest in the building. I love having guests in the building.
Yeah.
Because there's like a behind the scenes war with the listeners because they like real talk. They be loving the episodes and we have people on.
Of course.
And I be like, who's climbing to the top?
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So tonight we got Fire Chase in the building.
You already know. Yo.
Yes.
What up, man? Why pre?
Yeah, everything blessing her. Never stressing her.
Yes, sir.
Never sick of it. Lesson up.
You done know.
Do your best in her.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. You know, Fire Chase in the building. Thanks y'all for having me today.
Yes,
It's
sir.
an honor. You
Absolutely.
Know? It's a real honor.
Welcome.
Yeah,
All
for sure.
things natural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything's natural. You know, we
Got a shout out.
Yeah, we representing the merchandise, the brand.
All
things
day,
natural,
all day.
You know? Yeah, all things natural.
That's
Yo.
what's up. That's what's up, man. So what's good, bro?
Yeah, everything is good for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, right now, we working on a new album. Well, it's actually finished.
Okay.
Think
Nice.
while it's still legal, so we just mixing it down right now.
Yes,
so,
sir.
you
Good
know.
project. I
Whoa,
actually.
hold on.
Sorry, my bad.
Hold on.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? That name of that project was fire though.
Listen,
Yeah, thank you.
it's
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a lot behind that.
Like, can you say that again slowly for the people?
Yes.
Yeah, think while it's still legal. The last gospel.
Now that's deep.
Yeah. And it's a lot of deep shit we about to get into tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Some esoteric shit.
Yeah, of course.
Well, just off that, I already know where we going with
You
this.
already, you know what I'm
I
saying?
already know.
Yeah, when I say think while it's still legal, it's not just a music think while it's still legal. You know, I
Right.
want people
Yeah.
to think about their health.
Yep. Facts.
Think about your surroundings.
Facts.
You know, think about, where you want to take it from here. So it's not just a music thing while it's still legal, you know?
All day.
Yeah, it's all across the board.
That's
All
what's
day.
up.
I
That's
love
what's
that.
up.
Yeah,
Well,
for
welcome.
sure.
Glad to
Yeah,
have you on the
welcome.
show. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
Clap it up.
definitely. I'm glad
Clap
to
it
be
up
here.
for Fire
I'm glad
Chase,
to be
man.
here, for sure, you know?
Yeah.
Studio audience in the building. Everybody nice.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy, don't forget,
Yeah.
we linked up at the video shoot
Yes,
for
sir.
our Tico joint.
That's
So,
right.
Sir,
you
yes,
know,
sir.
I gotta
Yeah.
let y'all know that that was an epic day.
Meanwhile, this video hasn't been released, still yet to be released.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the video was nuts.
Yes, I must
Finished
say.
product was fire.
Shout out to Nana House Productions.
Shout out Nana House Production.
You know what I'm
Ow.
Video was excellent.
I'm
for
just
sure.
saying.
Yes.
Shout out to the bro.
Yeah, that just came across my mind. I'm like, yeah, that was a dope day. You know what I mean?
Don't,
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Sure.
Listen, I'm gonna release the song. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
It's
but
coming.
right
Love
now,
it.
It's coming.
because we working on right now, we pushing that arcade.
Right, arcade.
That arcade is fire.
Yeah,
all
salute my
platforms.
G's, man. Salute my G's.
Shout out
man.
Dope Fetty.
Yeah, make sure you go pick it up right now. It's on
Facts.
all platforms.
You done
Arcade,
know.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
It's coming, yo.
Yes.
It's coming
Uh-huh.
soon. February 28th, we dropping. Don't
Ah.
worry. But we here to talk about
Right.
think while it's still legal.
Yeah,
You feel
man.
me?
I mean, I must say, I enjoy the camaraderie and I enjoy the support. You know what I'm saying?
But we definitely gotta, support my G's too, man, because it's a different perspective too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah,
appreciate that.
definitely,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, I enjoy that for sure.
Good chemistry.
Album,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Everybody had good chemistry on the record that we did together. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
for sure.
So yeah. And also, I'm actually on the think while it's still
Yeah,
legal.
he's definitely
Yeah, man.
Big up to Tico, man.
We need an exclusive.
Let me give
Yes.
myself a big up. Hold on. Let's do that. Do that real quick.
I know.
Shout out to EJ.
Shout out
Yes, for
EJ.
sure.
Yeah. Little bro.
So we definitely got to get an exclusive from you because we in
Yeah,
your
for sure.
studio, we in your space. You
Yes,
brought us
for
out
sure,
the
man.
you brought us out the lodge. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure. Shout out
So-
to Tommy Two-Face, man. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
facts.
what's
for
up.
letting us do this
No
right
doubt.
now. You
Appreciate
know what I
him.
mean? Yeah,
You
big
got
up
us
to the king,
outside.
man. Big up to the G.
He got us in the sexy studio, yo.
Yeah,
For real,
change
for
of
real.
scenery is always
yes, the
good.
ambiance is excellent.
Love it.
You know?
So we really want to get into a lot with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, like, so as you know, the show is about creatives who live double and triple lives, and that is absolutely you. I mean, you are a fire rapper, and then
Mm-hmm.
you're also, you could switch it up and do your reggae thing, and then you also you have All Things Natural.
Yes.
I really want to start there. I want to know what this All Things Natural thing is about because I looked at that that Instagram page and I was calling Tico like, yo, you ain't tell me about this. I'm like, yo, this is dope.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll be right
Thanks.
on there. I'll be
Appreciate it.
always reposting y'all stuff because I think it's dope. But tell us more about it so
Definitely.
we know exactly what it is that y'all do.
Yeah.
Yeah, all things natural. First, I want to say that, you know, people see me as like kind of like the face of the company, but I definitely get a lot of help. Shout outs to Gits Design.
No
You know
doubt,
what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
Yeah, I want to give him a big shout out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Definitely want to give Boogie a shout out, Sarita. You know what
doubt.
I'm saying?
All day.
And I definitely want to give a lot of shout outs to all the farmers back home in Jamaica, you know, because they up in the mountains, so you know they don't really have social media. So
Yeah. For real.
Nah,
yeah,
that's
you
what's
know
up.
what I mean?
That's
So,
really all things natural for real.
Yeah,
No,
definitely,
for real.
yeah.
Like I be seeing you. You be in the jungle.
Yes,
like,
definitely. We be way up there in the bushes, so you know I definitely want to big them up and thank them because you know they really helped me a lot. And
We
That's
taking a trip.
amazing.
We taking a trip soon.
Yeah,
too.
anytime.
We taking a
you
trip.
Yeah, we
It's
got to take a trip
definitely-
with you
It's
Yeah.
as natural
so
as
we
it
could be
gets.
good.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
You
you
know.
definitely be good. That
Yeah,
I can
man.
promise you. But you
Okay.
know, like I said, the all things natural is basically it's attacking your health because I feel like our community suffers from that a lot. You know, and I felt
Absolutely.
like, all right, if I'm gonna, I look at it like it's 3 levels to it. What, like I said, okay, we dealing with health. All right, all things natural. Then I look at this as an attack on music, so I gave them Think While It's Still Legal, right? And they say we spend a lot of money on merchandise, so I said, you know what, we're gonna give them a clothing brand.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to neutralize the spending. So everything I do, because I kind of flow under the law 1 material where 50% self, 50% others.
Oh, that's-
so I
that's
get the
lovely.
balance from right,
Dope,
you know?
dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
And the
I-
merch is fire.
yeah,
Yes.
respect.
You
know what I
You know what I
mean?
mean? Shout
I
outs
love
to
it.
Gits Design.
You know
Don't
what I'm
forget,
saying?
you know what
Gits
I'm saying?
Design doing his
Gits
thing.
did that
Yeah.
shit.
I see.
He
I
did,
see.
he did that
Yes,
shit.
yes, like, you
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
what's
mean?
up.
And the crazy thing about it is that we've been running this thing about since 2007.
Oh,
So he
amazing.
actually put all my graphic design together, album covers,
Dope.
videos, you know what I mean? So
Now that's what's
yes,
up.
he's a-
I
you know
love
what
that.
mean? Yes,
I
for
love
sure.
that. Tico always stresses having valuable people around you.
Yeah, you have to your celestial canopy is definitely important. You know,
Absolutely.
it's like your nights at
What,
the round
what did
table,
he just
you know?
say? What the fuck did he just say? What did he just celestial canopy?
That was fire.
Okay, we hitting y'all with some
Respect,
vocab
respect,
today.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout
Word.
outs to Documented and Big Stinking OG, you know what I mean?
No
Oh,
doubt, no
Yes,
doubt.
can't
Okay.
forget Lyrics Visa. Those are my music brethren that I definitely was in the ground with.
They on the
you know?
album too, right?
Yes, definitely. And
Dope.
they're on a lot of my music too. So it's like the music family. So I
Dope,
gotta
dope,
shout them out. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So they
Yes, sir.
represent with me also, you know?
Yes, sir.
All
love
day.
it, love it, love it.
We love letting the horn off so you could do as many shout outs
Yeah,
as you
for
want.
sure. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, shout outs
We
to
trigger happy.
Shout outs to Thorough, man, and can't forget Crazy Beats, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's my G.
That's what's up. That's
Yo,
what's up.
quickly, shout out who the fuck did that beat we was just listening to before we started the show?
Oh yeah, I gotta big up the product. You know, he's the one that actually produced Live On.
The product?
Yeah,
No
so,
doubt.
you know, we gotta shout out the products,
Yeah,
man.
shout
Let
out
the
to
horns
them.
Salute
go.
the
Let the
products
horns
on the
go.
track. The time is now, because the time is now. you
Yes,
know?
sir.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
When I
for
when I
sure.
when I alluded to that exclusive, that was the joint I was talking about.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
love that Tico was on that too,
Yeah.
and that joint was fire.
It's being mixed though, so we can't
Yes.
wait.
Being mixed by face. It's all good. We gonna wait. We got plenty of time. Life of a
Yeah, we
Beatnik
gon- we
podcast
definitely
ain't
gonna
going
get the
nowhere.
people them
Facts,
something,
facts,
man.
facts.
You
facts.
feel me?
And just to get back on that health thing real quick, it's almost like we always said we want to heal the body physically, but we also got to heal spiritually too. So
Oh, of
that's
course.
Absolutely.
that's one of the things that I wanted to touch on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because once the mind is cleansed, then
The body
Everything
gets
else
cleansed.
it
is.
works on the body. So
Facts.
you know, a lot of times we focus on the body, but
Right.
if you could get the mind right,
Oh yeah.
then
You
it
gotta go
falls-
from the
yeah,
inside out.
Yeah, it falls in line. So definitely, you know, I was real conscious of that, and you know,
Yeah.
to make sure I'm real conscious about giving back to the community, but health was my thing. So, you know what I mean? They came together with the All Things Natural. You know, you can check us out at allthingsnatural.com.
There you
too,
go. Give
know?
the plug.
There you go.
Yes,
Give the
yes.
plug. Shameless plugs over here.
All day.
Shout
all
out Fat
day.
Black Art.
Fat Black Art.
Shout out Lotto, Loved Ones Day
Yes,
One. Shout out,
absolutely.
Shout out Humble Hefe.
Yo, let me tell you something. Humble Hefe, aka Bandana. You better
Word.
send me a hoodie
Word,
or tell
word.
me where I need
Stop
to go
playing.
purchase one.
Stop playing.
Because that shit is fire.
Yeah, go. Yo,
I love that.
we can go to the website and check that out. But
Yeah, definitely. You
I
know?
I will say this though, the All Things Natural brand goes very, very well with your music. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
it just combines very, very nicely.
Because All Things Natural is a lifestyle.
Absolutely, I
So,
can see it.
yes,
I
it's-
see the whole vision.
Yes, it's more like a lifestyle. So it's health products, music,
Right.
merchandises. You know.
Yeah.
So put us on. So real quick, if we had to do like a rapid fire, what's good for you, like things people need to have in their home to keep themselves, like what's your go to? What's like your top five
Basically,
home remedies
yeah,
or
basically,
Now,
holistic
product. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
I would
product
say now I'm gonna give you two that you might. A lot of people talk about the Irish moss,
right?
and it's a great product because, as you know, like I said, it has 99 of the 102 minerals that the body needs.
Right.
See.
But I'm gonna throw some new things out there that you might not hear before.
That's what we need.
Now I have a herb. It's called the Guinean weed.
I've heard
Okay.
of that. Yeah.
Yes, now that's a great herb because it's an all pain management herb. So
okay.
it doesn't really matter what the ailments is, what pain you're going through. This is a great herb for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard it's
You know
good
what
for
I'm
like nerve damage and nerve
Yes,
pains and all
and
that.
it also kills cancer cells.
Oh, let's
so,
go.
Yes.
Y'all better have y'all pen and papers out
Yes.
Word, please,
definitely.
please.
Definitely.
and get these
definitely.
teachings.
It's a lot of big words up here.
Yes, definitely a great herb. you know?
Okay.
Mhm.
So what's the next one?
Yes, the next one I want to throw on the list is the Cheney root.
Okay.
Yes. you
Never
know?
heard of that.
Yes.
I
now
haven't.
it's actually a wood root.
Okay.
So you wouldn't say it's a herb. It's actually a wood root.
A wood
Okay.
root. I know wood
Yes.
root, like wood root tonic, and
Uh-huh,
yeah.
cool. So you know it's good for arthritis, back pain, all kinds of joint pains. It's good for, and that's the thing about these herbs or wood root. They have many different medicinal benefits.
Right,
So
absolutely.
It's not like you could, look at it and say, yo, one thing, you get many different medicinal benefits from them. So,
Yeah,
So you got to soak it basically to kind of extract.
now, I will say this: the best way to consume it is probably just to crush the herb up, blend it, or just eat it raw.
Really?
That's
Okay.
when you get all the nutritional compounds out of it.
I'm sure
Nice.
it
You know
probably
what I'm saying?
tastes like shit.
It don't matter though. Listen, nothing that's
don't know.
amazing for you tastes
It
good.
tastes good, right?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
saying?
thing. That's the thing. I'm saying, like, why can't these herbs that's good for you taste like mangoes?
I
You
know,
what
right?
mean? Like,
Why can Cersei taste like some fucking mangoes?
Yes,
right?
and I'm
Right,
glad
right.
you brought up Cersei because it's
Cersei is
actual-
amazing.
And the thing about herbs too, what I will say is you have to be careful because you don't want to overdo it. You
Right,
don't want to flush
right.
out.
I was
too
going there.
Yeah.
I was
Definitely
going there.
Cersei is something that you don't want to overdo.
Yes,
because
but it's just for some reason, just that the herbs that's good for you is always bitter. But anything bitter is always good for you.
Hell
Right, yeah,
Hell
absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
that's we have a drink, the detox tea,
Mm-hmm.
where we have the bitters, we got the neem,
Oh,
and we
neem.
have
Okay.
the Cersei. Yeah, the neem is a great herb
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Also,
Facts,
you know.
facts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's and Cersei is for the gut, right?
Yes,
It's good for the gut,
definitely.
yeah.
It's good for the blood too.
Yes, it's and that's the thing about I said with these herbs, there's so many multiple things that it's good for. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You really have to do your research.
And it's
Right.
crazy because obviously you're Jamaican, right?
Yes.
Y'all already knew that, right?
I didn't know that.
More fire.
Didn't notice that.
Flame.
I'm just making sure. Listen, because Jamaica the only people that ain't tapped in yet. Like we got,
Yo,
we got
facts.
listeners all
That's a
over
fact.
the world.
Yo.
Dead ass.
Jamaica, why pre?
Yeah, big
So
up to
right
our
now,
Jamaica listeners.
we talking to
Make sure
everybody
say you
else
tap
except
in.
them.
Word, facts.
Yeah,
You know
make
what
sure
I
you
mean? Come
tap
on.
into the show and representing our fire cheers. So
Yeah,
you know
man.
everything set already. See it?
Listen.
Yeah, man. More fire.
You're the
flames.
you're the second Jamaican that we had on the show, right?
Yeah, and we got a few more coming.
Good,
Yeah,
good. Facts.
definitely. Yeah, big up to my Jamaicans out there. Right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it
is.
Everything
Yeah.
blessing her.
Yes,
Never
sir.
stressing her.
Yes, sir.
Never second fit lesson her.
Yeah.
You done know.
Do your best in her.
But not
All
not
right.
disregarding the rest of the West Indies, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Big
course
big
not.
up all
No,
my
not
island
the time.
people
Not
out
the
there,
time.
you know?
Yes, sir.
Of course
Definitely.
not. But what I was gonna say is that when you come from the Caribbean,
Yes.
my parents are Jamaican. Well, my dad is Jamaican. My mother's parents are Jamaican. She's from England, but
She's Jamaican.
Yes.
she's Jamaican,
She's
basically.
Jamaican. Yeah. She's
My
just got a
pops-
British accent. That's it.
She's listening. So
hey, ma.
Yeah, make sure you
How you
like
doing, ma? Mama, how you doing?
But yeah, so my pops he was big on that. Like he got us on herbs and natural holistic things early on. So now, like with my daughter, I try to make sure that she has those acquired taste buds.
Yes,
because I'd
definitely.
rather give her those things than the pharmaceutical stuff.
Facts.
That's the stuff you don't want, right? That's the real drugs.
Yes, for sure. Because it's funny you said that, because growing up, it was the same thing for us. You know, it was going back to school. It was a cleansing process. You know that already. That before you go back to school, you had to do like a washout.
That's
and
right.
cleanse
Yeah.
and
Hell yeah.
morning
and all
time,
that,
you had to drink up your tea, because you know it got ready before you got to school. You had to drink breakfast,
That's
breakfast,
right.
and drink
That's
tea.
right.
So, yeah, we kind of had a good regimen set in, as you know.
That's
and
what's up.
I try to do the same thing with the younger generation, you know, to try to teach.
facts.
Because they're definitely disconnected.
Yes,
you know what I'm
one
saying?
teach one. You know?
Them depend on the Yankee something.
Yeah, because of the food is definitely important. So once you get disconnected from the food, you kind of get disconnected from source.
Right.
Yeah, the food
You know?
disconnects you from source.
The McDonald's, the Burger King.
Oh, we don't
you know
do
what I
none
mean?
of that. We don't do any of that.
definitely. So
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
some of our West Indian picnic them,
Yeah.
they're on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. We gotta get back. And then I think when you look at it too, it's just the times.
Yeah.
They keep you so fast paced that it's like people's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, am I gonna
Absolutely.
sit down for 3 hours and cook a meal when I could pick up 3 boxes of
KFC,
pizza
right?
and be on my way?
The whole
Right.
heap of KFC there, Jamaica, you know?
So,
And get
yeah,
right
you
back on
definitely-
social media.
Burger King and
Yeah,
thing,
man,
you
you
know?
definitely see that. So I don't
Yeah.
the people them now cook like them used to cook.
Listen,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
we have to bring that back.
And I'm
Yeah.
glad you brought that up too, because that is definitely the truth.
Yeah.
Like even people who try to do the right thing, like you said, we always on the go, you know what I'm saying? And so even like Tico and I talk a lot about just the consistency with social media and how it's like, oh, it's all about your numbers and this,
Yes,
that, and the third.
definitely.
But that really takes time. And I find that people are spending more time on that than more time on all things natural, basically.
Yes,
Yeah, man, big up, more flames.
You feel what I'm saying? Like instead of getting into that,
And-
it's so much easier to just grab and go because it takes time. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
and everything takes time.
We all are guilty of it.
Of course,
You know what I'm
and that's
saying?
the thing, because that's what technology does.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it takes away from you doing things naturally.
Facts.
So what's your take on that?
You know,
What's your take on technology as far as health goes?
further down the line, it's gonna help, but we all know that the best way to heal is naturally, because again, we're natural healers. We have natural killer cells.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we're supposed to heal naturally. So, but as far as a take on it, and it's funny you said that too. I have my take on time is more like, it's just like eventually time gets you. Cause people ask me all the time, they like, yo, I really don't fear nothing but time, just to put that out there.
Okay.
And just to give you an example, I just feel like the way we in a system that over time, it ruins stuff. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? So to me, time is the devil.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because it's nothing that makes me think like time when you really break down time. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Because you could wipe a white sneakers 1,000 times, but it's still going to get old over time.
Right.
You see
yeah.
what I'm showing you? So
It all ties back into time. I
Yes.
would agree with that.
Just
So
like
I
the body.
Yeah.
I would
you
agree
get
with
me?
that.
So now I think that with technology now, and it says that in theology, it's like I think that we're trying to get this perfection to the point where we might leave the naturalness and transfer over to technology, and that'll be my thing on it. Like,
What about resources, right? Because a lot of technology is because of the draining of the resources, right?
Yeah,
and when you're
definitely.
dealing with natural resources, how is that? Is Jamaica affected by that? Because that's where all your products come from, right? So,
I mean,
do y'all have resource shortages? Do you see any of that? Does that affect y'all business?
We get products from Africa also.
Okay.
And a few
Okay.
different places.
Yeah.
But as far as, and a lot of technology uses natural products, a lot of the natural elements. Like
Right.
you have elements of cobalt.
Right.
That's
right.
an element
Yes.
that you use for electricity.
Yes.
Right.
You have lithium.
Right.
So a lot of the elements is we take from the earth is to boost the technology.
But what I was
You know
gonna say,
I'm
though,
saying? But you also have to understand that these elements is also in your body.
Right.
So it's like you go to the doctor, he'll never tell you like you short of gold.
Yeah.
Or you short
Yeah.
on silver, or you know what I'm saying? All these elements, zinc, all these elements is in the body.
Yeah, but
You know?
in the most recent times, though, a lot more people are becoming more aware of natural stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
definitely.
that's what I'm
now,
saying.
Because now sea moss is the biggest fucking thing in the world.
absolutely.
Everybody that drinks sea moss.
We've been on
Sea
sea
moss
moss.
gel.
My pop's been on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My pop's been on all that stuff. That's one thing I really, honestly, am grateful for because a lot of people had to learn it as adults.
Yeah.
They didn't really come up that way. So it's a hell of a transition to make. You
I mean,
know?
even mushrooms, everybody's like on these different types of mushrooms because there's a lot of healing in mushrooms too.
Absolutely, they're good
You
for
know
your
what I'm saying?
brain.
Good for the brain,
It's definitely, and you have to be careful with the moss also. That is, you know what I'm saying?
It has to be the right kind.
Yes, because a lot of moss they grow it in.
Not
these-
all
these
moss is
processes.
made equal.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes. So you have to be careful when you get the Irish moss.
Facts.
And so what
But
should be the
Irish
color of
is-
moss?
Is excellent. That's a great question. But sometimes it's the environment, depending on
Okay.
the environment that you actually dry the moss in.
Okay.
You know, because I learned that firsthand. Because I dried some moss in Jamaica and it was just like sun dried, clear. I dried moss here and it had like a different, like a more darkish color.
Okay.
You know, but once you soak it, it'll come back to the original state.
Yeah,
Which is the moss.
I actually find
you know?
pleasure in washing and soaking my moss. It's therapeutic.
Yes.
Is that
yes.
just me?
Nah.
I love the way it feels. It feels so good on my fingers. I don't know what it is, but I
The
just
moss is,
the
the
gel?
moss is excellent.
yeah, when you first take it out and you just have it in its raw form and you,
the
you
moss
wash
is
out all the
excellent.
sand and everything, it's amazing.
I mean, I never took the time out to really
and
take in the
and,
feel of
and
it,
the,
you know?
and the moss is also Tico crazy.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not making no fun of it.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't
this guy
making
here.
fun.
The moss is also good for thyroid glands.
It's good for a
Oh,
bunch
wow.
of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It's
you know,
good for a bunch of shit.
yeah,
Like it's
a
good
lot
for
of
good for
stuff.
pregnancy. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's
a
good
lot
for
of stuff, you
insomnia.
know, so
I mean, good for the brain.
and it also is a lot of iodine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't get me?
Yes.
So you know, it's the moss is excellent. Sea
Wow.
moss is excellent.
So I'm afraid. Yeah, I feel like I already know what you're gonna say about the creative process that you have, because I really want to know more about your creative process, and because you have all this knowledge just about health and just the earth and all these things, I can just imagine that. Do you smoke bud?
Definitely. You know,
I just had to ask. I was just making sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
you ain't
definitely.
you ain't smelling it.
No,
yet?
because it's a no.
more fire, flips.
Isn't this a no smoking zone?
I mean, listen, we ain't gonna touch on that. But anyway,
Yeah, I would say though that is different ways. Like I said, you know, because when I'm up on the mountains, we boil the herbs,
Okay.
or we might just eat it raw.
yeah.
Wow.
'cause
Which is
that's-
actually the best way to
that's the
consume
best
it.
way.
Absolutely.
You know, smoking it is not.
It's
you
not-
know,
Anything
yeah.
anything you smoke is
You adding
toxic.
fire to it, then
Yeah.
you know how that
It's
goes.
depleting
so,
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
benefits.
know, definitely.
Well,
Right.
speaking of fire,
Mm-hmm.
let's get into the first joint that we want to play for the night.
Circumstances.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna play Circumstances by Fire Chase.
Okay.
Check it out.
Let's get into it.